If you're going to make things personal with a pound for pound, you'd better be prepared.
I don't see nothing special in Crawford. I don't know why everyone's scared of him. He's in there. Everyone's sleeping, and soon they'll wake up because I'm going to beat his ass come Saturday.
Terence "Bud" Crawford is not the type of guy you want to give any added incentive to, because he is exactly the type of fighter who can punish a man in ways he can't even imagine. And though he's just getting his dues in the mainstream now after the Canelo fight, those in the know have known for years, and Jose Benavidez Jr. was about to find out. Some lessons can only be learned in the ring, under the bright lights. And Bud Crawford is better than anyone at dishing them out. Remember to hype up this video and help to support your favorite fighters in the comments section below. You could tell straight off the bat that Jose wanted to hype this fight up.
Be ready. Better be ready. Be ready. What I told you. Be ready. What you tell me? That you gonna get your ass beat, boy. Be ready. Focus on your fight. Be ready for the ass beating. And be ready for those free teeth. I'm gonna give you 2 more.
And who knows? Maybe he thought he could rattle Crawford.
He said we all bark but no bite. Come Saturday, he gonna find out how hard I bite.
Would either man's mental armor begin to chip before fight night? That was the question.
I don't see nothing special in Crawford. I don't know why everyone's scared of him. He's in there. Everyone's sleeping, and soon they'll wake up because I'm going to beat his ass come Saturday.
The fact that tensions continued to grow did not surprise anyone, but we would need to wait until that opening bell to see exactly what each man could do. And when that time came, it did not disappoint. In the opening round, Bud showed no signs of needing to rush into anything.
The head when he went with that jab to the body. Tim, you like the early work with that jab of Benavidez.
He's gonna have to out-jab Terence Crawford.
And then Crawford sitting on top with that now southpaw right jab as he comes in with a straight left to the body that scores here. We're going to take just one short break here and then back to Crawford and Benavidez. Stick around.
In the second, Benavidez was clearly comfortable in there, but Crawford was still downloading data and setting traps he would later spring.
6 minutes and figure it out in there.
Good exchange.
You could see the bodywork of Crawford coming into play more and more. Trust us, you should keep an eye on that.
Slides are usually more important than the real ones.
Jab going from there. There's another body shot that got around the left arm of Benavidez.
Bud Crawford stepping in behind the jab. You see the peekaboo defense there, even though. Because Benavidez, like I said, is a great counterpuncher. He has a good right hand.
Doubles up the right hand that time, does Crawford. There he works his way to the inside and included yet another body punch.
And here it is again. When you put that peekaboo defense up with those hands up.
The right knee is the knee that was shot. A bullet went through the femoral artery. It fractured the bone.
From Bud Crawford, who has had so much success going to the body in this round, taking control here.
Jose was proving his quality in moments, but he was failing to assert himself on the contest.
A.K.A. Bomac, who's with Bernardo. And you said, watch out for that right hand. Tried to go to the body there, but went up top. Now he comes sweeping across that belt line and came up short.
And he's looking to just create things, different angles by switching southpaw.
I got news for you, fellas.
Crawford just had to keep doing what he was doing, and eventually the openings would present themselves.
So the way the crowd reacts, they very much knew what they were getting themselves into, so much so to the point that Jose Jr. said, hey, this fight's not going a distance. I can't let that happen here in his hometown.
A little politicking by Jose Sr. there.
And use a little bit more angles and confuse Benavidez.
A guy who sits number one atop so many pound-for-pound fighter in the world list. The guy who was number one pound-for-pound retired.
The bodywork of Bud was world-class as always, but the chin of Benavidez was also proving to be an easy target in spots.
Wait on you and he'll fire some combinations back at you. Great counterpuncher. And he has good speed.
As a fighter, was based on those sparring sessions. He's never been in with anyone like that, except for when he was a kid.
Like the champ said, he's catching Crawford on the way out. Crawford had a tendency of doing so, getting off and coming right back.
By Crawford that spiked this crowd here. You saw him double up that left hand. Now he gets right into the kitchen of Benavidez. And he let him go again. Three-punch combination and another right hand to the body from Bud Crawford.
Stamina started to become an issue for Benavidez in the 7th, as all that body work started to pay off.
Crawford right now controlling the outside. That's why he's able to land these shots. Looks like the movement of Crawford has Benavidez standing still.
I think that Crawford's fighting a little up.
Bernardo has been monitoring both corners. What can you tell us, Bernie?
I see Benavidez breathing hard, and I think Bud is in a great place.
He came in, and Bud came at him. From Bud Crawford, Tim.
There it is. Crawford right here, making a miss, making a pay short. Left hand right there. Now Benavidez is willing to cover up right in front of Terence Crawford. That's a huge mistake.
He's tired.
He is tired.
Crawford was starting to take over this fight in the 8th, and Benavidez's volume was dropping more and more.
A willingness to attack from Benavidez that I did earlier in the fight.
Covering up like that doesn't work out so well. You know who else notices it? The guy opposite him. Crawford. Three-punch exchange, including a left hand that splits the guard of Benavidez.
And of course,
Crawford comes in, left hand, right to the body. Good exchange to close out the 8th.
Benavidez's output had slowed to a crawl in round 9.
in answer to Joe's question, is that right hand coming in?
Andre Ward went with an even 6th round, but still Crawford up 78-74. Many ringside have it 5 rounds to 3. Crawford.
Look at the beautiful work by Crawford, changing levels, going downstairs to be able to land some combinations up top like that. Right hook right there. Look at the feet. How he just got out of range right there. Angles out right there. Terence Crawford.
He made the point before, that jab looks good when he throws it.
Terence, at this point in the fight, clearly felt no threat coming back at him, and so he began gunning for the knockout.
At midnight in Phoenix, someone targeted him, and he knows it.
Benavidez's attack. He's standing right in front of Terence Crawford right now, not really using his jab. I want to see Terence Crawford turn it up a little bit more on Benavidez. He's there to be hit. Nice stinging body shot right there from Crawford. This is exactly what Crawford needs to do. He needs to stay close, work the body, block and counter.
Benavidez with an offensive output. Crawford comes right back. Short left hook from Benavidez. Benavidez a little more willing here in round number 10. And Crawford always that way.
Jose was noticeably in trouble in the championship rounds, no longer fighting for anything but survival.
Find the answer. Look at the power punches now. Crawford comes into this round having landed 100 of 238 thrown.
We talked before about Crawford basically torturing guys who've antagonized him.
Maybe looking at a go-for-broke 12th round from the undefeated challenger as Crawford brings it a little bit.
There it is again.
Sent off balance.
Check hook.
Would Bud be able to cap off this dominant performance with a knockout, though? That was the question.
He's trying. He's trying to stop Terence and put combinations together to the head and body.
But where is that body shot we saw in the 4th round? Sitting on the ropes and shaking his head is not how he wants to end this fight, however.
Oh! Crawford gets him! My, oh my! What a shot! Half a minute!
I believe Terence lands an uppercut, a right uppercut, a punch he never threw.
Let's see how he goes about it. Best in the world. At home. Is he the finisher they all expect him to be? He is. What a huge right hand, and he has done it.
The whole fight, short uppercut. Then he follows up to finish him with a right hook. Benavidez.
And with that, Crawford proved once again that he is a level beyond these trash-talking chumps. And for Benavidez, he was forced to accept that he was not only inferior to Bud, but several levels behind him. But what's your favorite Terence Crawford performance? And where does he currently rank in your pound-for-pound list?